Well, I believe as far as the core product, as I mentioned before, is very important that we bring it as is without changing. However, we have taken effort in creating a new sub-menu for the Indian palate, primarily on the vegetarian side, and also a few other dishes that that we believe will enhance the Indian palate. So the menu is extensive. We've enlarged it to accommodate the local market, and I think we are pleased that we will achieve the results that we want to, rather than just have brought our own menu to this market. So I believe we've covered both bases. The journey has been tough. It started small in South Africa. As always, nothing's easy to penetrate 17 countries around the world. But the journey has been hard, but very, very rewarding. And of course, when we see our restaurants here today, we realize that it was all worth it. So it's been a wonderful journey. Peri-peri comes from Africa, Mozambique. It's always been a very lovely spice that many enjoy. Of course, the Indian market is extremely favorable for peri-peri, so that is for us a very important and dynamic point to bring the product to India because of that. Peri-peri has been very successful all over the world. It's a new flavor that people are experiencing more and more, and primarily being cooked on poultry and other dishes, of course. Adds a lot of value, and I think it's a very interesting spice to take across the world that many people haven't even experienced yet. I believe the footprint that we've just achieved by opening our first store in Delhi is extremely important for us and very strategic. I think the exposure to the Indian market and the volumes of the people here, I think, will do us justice in going forward to other countries. So without a doubt, this particular market is extremely important for us. Yes, it will add justice to the brand. Well, the existing plan, like I said, is firstly to concentrate here on the local region. We don't want it to go too far and not be able to manage the process. So once we have done a few stores here in this region, we believe that we'll target the other 10 major cities. And thereafter, 20-30 stores, I think, is achievable in 5 years. And then after, obviously we will then expand to the other remaining suburbs in and around those cities. First of all, I just want to mention that the name Barcelos is it comes from a town in Portugal where the cockerel of Barcelos originated. There's a story behind it. There's a lovely little story behind it. So the name Barcelos actually is synonymous with the town of Barcelos, where the story of the Galago and the cockerel is famous for. As even up to today, they celebrate the Barcelos, the cockerel of Barcelos, annually. So the name, as well as the Portuguese theme, as well as the Portuguese cuisine, fits in nicely together to make Barcelos an original as far as the branding is concerned. We are not looking only for upmarket restaurants. We definitely want to bring into food courts. We have already got food courts in other countries. We felt it important to position the brand in a particular level and then start going down to the food courts and so on, rather than the other way around. So this was more strategically done, but by no means are we excluding the average customer out there. We want to bring the flavors to everybody, and we definitely want to go into the middle regions and malls and so on, including food courts and high street, but in a controlled manner rather than just opening everywhere. So we definitely want to reach everybody and take the flavor to everybody. As Rohit has mentioned, is that we flame grill our product. Very little oil is used in our marinades. As a matter of fact, we use about approximately 8% of oil, which is a very low oil content. The chicken, by being grilled, obviously gets rid of all the fat. So we are very, very conscious of the fact that all our meals contain very little fat, some of them no fat at all, and we are bringing this health concept to the people because I think it's a way of life that we all need to follow.